Welcome, future growers, to the Beginner's Grow Blueprint, brought to you by the Internet of Pot Education. Now, before we jump in, just a quick heads up. This is all for informational purposes. If you're growing for medical reasons, you should always talk to a professional. Okay, let's get into it. So, you're ready to take the plunge, huh? You're thinking about growing your own. Are you ready to go from just being curious to actually holding that first harvest in your hands? Let's make it happen. Hey there, I'm the Grow Guru, and this chill little guy is Sid. Look, in the next few minutes, we're going to cut through all the noise. We're handing you the complete, step-by-step mission blueprint to build your very first indoor garden successfully. So let's get growing.
Okay, let's dive into Section 1, your first grow mission. This is all about the foundation: stealth, safety, and success. Getting these three things right from the very beginning is absolutely non-negotiable.
First things first, you gotta do your homework. Every mission needs good intel, right? So know your local laws on plant counts. Second, your grow is your business and nobody else's. It has to be in an enclosed space, completely hidden from public view. And third, and this one's huge, be a good neighbor. Odor control isn't optional, it's mandatory. No smells means no problems.
All right, on to Section 2, building your plant's headquarters. I want you to think of this as building the perfect little private apartment for your plants to live and grow in. See, your grow tent is so much more than just a tent. It's a self-contained little world. It's your plant's own studio apartment. And guess what? You're the landlord. That means you get total control over the light, the temperature, the air, everything it needs to be super happy and productive. Now, you've got a really important choice to make right here. You can start smart with a quality tent. We're talking strong steel poles and thick, light-proof canvas. This is about safety, you know? It's got to hold some heavy, expensive gear. Or you could take the budget gamble on a DIY setup. But you're risking light leaks, a potential collapse. It could honestly cost you way more in the long run. And putting it all together? It's way easier than you think. Seriously, it's just 4 simple steps. 1, you build the frame. 2, you pop in that floor tray, which, trust me, is a lifesaver for cleanups. 3, you hang your fan and that super important carbon filter from the top bars. And 4, you hang your light with those adjustable ratchets so you can easily move it up as your plant gets taller. Easy. Okay, the headquarters is built. Now it's time to install the life support system. Your success, really, it all comes down to mastering what I call the trio of control. Now, if you only remember one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. Forgetting all the other complicated stuff for now, your success as a beginner boils down to mastering just 3 things: light, air exchange, and monitoring. That's it. That's the secret sauce. So first up in that trio is light. Think of your LED as your own personal, controllable sun. It is the engine of your entire grow. It literally turns electricity into life. This is probably the most important piece of gear you'll buy because nothing else can make up for a weak light.
Next up, air exchange. Your exhaust fan and your carbon filter, they're like your grow tent's lungs and its air purifier all in one. The fan breathes in fresh air for your plants, and at the same time, it's breathing out all that hot, stale air. And that carbon filter, it scrubs every single bit of odor before that air ever leaves the tent. Stealth mode engaged. And the third piece of the trio is monitoring. This is your plant's dashboard. A simple little thermometer and humidity gauge gives you all the feedback you need. It tells you instantly if things are perfect in there, or if you, the landlord, need to make a quick tweak. You just can't manage what you can't measure. So think of this chart as your shopping list. Focus your money on the mission-critical gear over on the left. A solid tent, a quality LED light, a good fan and filter combo, a basic monitor, and some good old-fashioned soil. All that fancy stuff on the right, that's for mission number 2 or 3. You've got to nail the basics first. All right, the room is built, the gear is in, now we're moving on to the grower's daily playbook. These are your pre-flight checks, the simple routines that are going to ensure a smooth mission all the way to harvest. Okay, listen up, because this is the step that rookies always want to skip, and it's a huge mistake. Before a single seed goes in that tent, you have to run your entire system, lights, fan, everything, for a full 24 hours. Think of it as a dry run. This lets you find and fix any problems before your delicate little plants move in.
Once you're up and running, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is super simple: a daily check-in. It seriously takes less than 2 minutes.
Just peek in, look for any pests, glance at your gauges, and most important, just stick your finger on the soil to see if it feels dry. This simple, consistent habit is your best defense against almost every problem you could run into.
As Sly, aka Loco, says, lift the pot, it's easy, man.
And that brings us to our final section, which is maybe the most important one of all: avoiding rookie wipeouts. And for this, Sid's got a few top tips for your success. You gotta listen to the sloth on this one. He's seen it all. The number one reason beginner grows fail is because of too much love. Specifically, too much water. You think you're helping, but you're literally drowning the roots. You gotta remember, roots need oxygen too. Let that soil dry out a little bit between waterings.
And let's talk about cheap seeds real quick. It's what we call a false economy. You've just invested in a great tent, light, and fan. You've basically built a race car. Buying cheap, sketchy seeds is like putting a lawnmower engine in it. A small investment in good genetics right at the start will save you from wasting months of time, effort, and electricity.
And here it is, your final launch checklist. Legal check, complete. Tent and odor control, installed and running. Life support systems, tested for 24 hours and stable. Water source and quality seeds, acquired. You, my friend, are officially ready for liftoff. Everything is built, the environment is perfect and just waiting, so the only question left is, what amazing strain are you going to choose for mission number 1? The adventure is just getting started. Happy growing!
A shout out to Gambit, Ogo, and Grove Bags, y'all kick ass.